Okay, well, I gotta go wait for Willie. He was, oof. I'm gonna go get in the car or something. We didn't actually have pads on. I didn't even wear my helmet. There's my mouthpiece. It was rolling all over the place. I wasn't sure what was going on. Oh, I don't know. Hang on, I'll talk in the car. Hey, so I'm just like literally thirsty for anything right now. I just dropped Willie off and now I'm heading to Papa Murphy's because it's on the pathway home and I'm gonna get our pizzas for game tonight. I was kinda in a, I'm just not in a, because I've been eating since like 7:30 and it's 1:33 right now. So yeah, I'm really, Taco Grande. Oh God, I want a Taco Grande so badly. Crunch. I'm even in my lines. I was. God, I'm dumb. Anyways, I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. But, you know, they buy pizza, we buy pizza, even if we don't have the money to afford pizza. Pizzas acquired. So, now that I've actually sat in some air conditioning, so we only had like 6 DBs out there. It's nice when 6 of 9 show up. Sounds like a Borg designation. But Eric still wasn't running. Bam and Deontay were resting their injuries. So Danny and I were on the corners. Tone, the running back, was playing right safety with me. And Kevin and Mark were playing field safety and left safety. It's like, well, you know, I got exercise today. I got reps in. Hopefully Mark will know I'm serious about this shit. You know, Bijan didn't show up. Mo didn't show up. Ron didn't show up. Ron has injuries. Mo doesn't have injuries. Where's Bijan at? But apparently Nick, the other running back, is going to safety. I'm just like, are you kidding me? So Nick's gonna go to safety. Mo will move. Nick was the running back, but he can't catch. So he's going to safety. Willie's going to, like, things are shifting around. Obviously things need to shift around. We really screwed up against the Vipers. My hair is all dried out. I should probably condition it. I sidetrack with the gayest things sometimes. I need food. Food for me. Because I don't want to make anything hot. I don't want to eat anything hot. Look at what I want. Let's go home and get these things in the fridge. Get this shirt off me and get a tank on. Because if I'm going to go back out today, I'm going to look goddamn sexy. Get a nice white tank on. Nice shorts. That'll be good. But anyways, so I was in right corner the entire time today when we were doing 7-on. So yeah. But Willie, you know, he agrees that it's kind of a weird culture shock because, you know, the coach in high school will put in the best players for the team. I get that. But now I'm starting to see that, you know, it's not necessarily the best players, it's the favorite players, which, again, welcome to the real world, TJ. The most qualified, not what you know, it's who you know. Anyways, so injuries will be as injuries will be, and I'll get my playing time as playing time comes in. But right now, punt team! Kickoff against the Raiders. That'll be fine. So hopefully we'll have some video from Aaron, or we already have, and I put it in concurrently. That is a hipster car right there. Volvo? Yep, I couldn't even show you what the guy looked like. He just, yeah. It was like, the best way to describe a hipster right now to me is, wow, you're really trying to be trendy and cool, but you make me sick in my mouth. So, yeah. What are you doing, person? You have a Futhark and you can't drive your freaking vehicle. No turn, no. That car is entirely too big for you. What the hell, people? For trying to jump in there and she's reaching for something. He's shaving. Grandparents. How are we doing? Elderly people. Mom looking for shit. Old people being awesome. I don't know. Okay, so the pizzas are in the fridge so they don't cook any longer than they already did in that warm ass fucking car. I'm having a peanut butter and honey sandwich because we already had that food here. Apparently you guys didn't get to see, and I didn't notice until Aaron brought it up. I have a decent burn. Man, the camera's not even showing it. Maybe the camera is. Maybe I'm just not seeing. Let me turn this little camera a little. Oh, now it's upside down. Maybe the sunlight doesn't show it very well. I don't see it on the camera much.
It kind of shows up on the side.
Yeah, it shows up. Yeah, it shows up like on the over there, but it doesn't show up in front very much. But then again, here's the thing, Aaron. I was mainly doing this, so it's kind of hard to get right there in front, which is all I really worry about. I just don't want to have like what I would call like a vampire collar right down in front, but whatever. I bet if I spin around back here, I'll probably angle that thing way off into the whole hellbug because I can't see where. But we have 5.5 hours until game. Aaron's been doing stuff on his computer for Lord knows how long. Well, obviously since I left at 8:30. That's the earliest he could have done it. Right?
Yeah, it was since probably around 10, maybe 9:45.
Okay. I don't know if you guys caught any of that because you was horribly backlit. Let me see. Nope, it didn't. I'm looking at this right now. Nope, no it didn't. Welcome to summer, folks, where the apartment gets really backlit by the sun trying to encroach upon our private hunting grounds. Where did that come from?
I have no idea.
It's got a WoW tag on it. Oh, it's Shanox. Outsiders encroaching on the Headmaster's private grounds. Did I do it this week? Oh, crap. I might as well go do that while Aaron figures something out if he wants to do anything before game, because he's been sitting in here for hours. And if he wants to go out and do anything before coming back in and sitting down for hours.
You mean like go walk in the nature park?
I wasn't sure if that was still on the table.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
You were sitting down at your computer. I'm not thinking right. I haven't really effectively eaten in 5 hours. I've been standing in the sun. Okay. I'm heat exhausted.
Yeah, please. Sorry.
And they put me up against Twan all the time. Also, apparently, we need to go back over all of the games because Grady is highly unhappy with his stats. He has no tackles, but according to him, he's leading the team in tackles. But according to the Bearcats game, he has none. To which I told him, on Huddle, you and D-Mike are the same number. No, D-Mike's number 27. You and D-Mike on Huddle are the same number. Well, that shit needs to get fixed. Yes, but I can't do it. Neither can Aaron. However, there is possibility that a mistake that your tackles got moved over to D-Mike at the Bearcats game. What about the Buzzards game? I don't know. It's just that we have two number 25s. You guys are both black, and occasionally I'll see that one's fatter than the other one. He's like, well, you gotta get that shit right for the All-Star game. And I was like, well, I gotta go. And I rolled up the window. I'll catch you guys later. Don't need to check lens cover. It's freaking bright out here. So, yeah, we're in the nature park. Lens flare! Literally every time nature does something, I'm always like, what's that? Like that. Oh, it's a bird. I actually saw the bird that time. Usually there's like birds in the underbrush and they shake a little bit and I'm just like, what the? I'm a 5'11" squirrel. What's this sound? It's gonna kill me!
And see, I don't have any problem with birds, but whenever I hear that rustling in the underbrush, I always think it's a snake.
Well, that's what I mean. It could be a snake, could be a mouse, could be, you know, could be a miniaturized deer. I don't know. Could be.
Literally every time I think it's a snake.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is I'm just like the squirrel. It's not a bird that's gonna kill me. It's just gonna be
a heart attack.
Anything that can kill me. And so yeah, we're walking to be over here for you guys. I forget this thing mirrors. So we came in over here, and now we're walking through and over there. And this is not the bridge I was talking about.
I don't call this a bridge. It is because it's no longer on the ground and it does cover. But the thing is, what it's doing is it stops. This is mushy ground. This is like a riverbed or creek bed, but it gets really soggy. And it also allows some of the underlings, the little guys, to crawl underneath. This is effectively a bridge. It's just the creek is dried up.
It's a little more than a drizzle right there.
No, there was just like I saw like 5 different little puddles. They're not even connected. The fuck? Stop trying to kill me. Yeah, it's this creek. This bridge.
This is definitely a bridge.
Yeah. There's water down there. So smooth, it just reflects the sky. Creek, sky. Creek, sky. Wow, you could actually tell the difference between that because the light level physically was different. Left or right, Aaron?
Right.
I have this entire place mapped inside my head. You tell me a direction, I'll find a path. And I will figure out where to go.
There's like no part of this area that you haven't been to, is there?
Nope, I've literally gone even to the dead ends that end in like a locked fence that goes into the back of like the bus barn.
Wow.
Yeah, there's actually a waterfall over there. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But yeah, now we're on one of those raised paths again.
It's remarkably slick, too.
Yeah, that's why I don't come through here in the rain. It's also a little slick because just like the car, it's probably got that covering of dust. True. But this, like literally, like where is it? Right here. You can reach down and you can pick at it. This, like, use your nail on it. Yeah. This is literally the exact stuff that our plastic bags get turned into. This is plastic.
Yeah. Which adds to
the slickness, but it also adds to the durability. Yeah. So
it will not rot.
If you guys like Dan, I know you guys have a Fred Meyer. I'm not sure if you guys have a bag recycling thing, but I know ours does. Anybody in the Pacific Northwest, if you go to Fred Meyer, or technically any place that gives you bags, drop them off at Fred Meyer because you get wonderful things like this. When they say recycle your bags, we turn them into decking. This is what they're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
also available.
No, that's plastic too.
Yeah, and this stuff is also available for consumers.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, you could, like, if we had a house and I wanted to actually build like a balcony or a deck, I'd probably have this company do it.
Oh yeah.
I think that's actually Mom's last deck at her old house that they made a deck, that was still wood. But that was Dad really wanting to have wood, but I'm like, I don't care. I would much rather not have to like stain my deck. Yeah, I remember having to stain the deck every couple years. But you don't have to stain this. Yeah, it gets marred and looking and weird.
You can color it whatever you want.
Oh yeah.
Because this is red. Well, faded now, but.
Oh, now that I'm outside, you can definitely see it all up in here.
Yeah.
It probably gets really bad right on my face though. But, oh yeah, there you go. There you go. I had Aaron put lotion on it, so whatever. Yeah, and even the benches here are made out of the same thing. Although this is wood. This is wood because there's moss growing on it. There's moss growing on it.
Yeah. Moss does not grow on plastic.
Does it look like wood? Or does it look like wood? Yes. Is there moss growing on it? No. Plastic.
Well, maybe plastic.
Maybe plastic, but that's a good indicator in a place like this, at least. Yeah. Now we're at the south. No, we're actually at the far western side now. There's a little like quasi egg-shaped thing over on the left. This is how you get down to the southern entrance on 170th. This would be the path I would have taken the middle path. It's faster.
Yeah.
Towards Alyssa's if I was walking to her old place. So, bug! God!
Yeah, this works, I guess. I can't really go much farther back. Anyway, yeah, it's, wow, 11:40-ish, 37, clock right there. I'm kind of tired because game was, Well, it was exciting and exhilarating and took a lot out of me. But on a brain emotional kind of level rather than physical, which makes a lot of sense. Anyway, I had a ton of fun. The siege that we were working on, we went ahead and skipped forward through 9 days of it because no one, and I don't think even Tom, wanted to do 9 days worth of siege, considering that 1 day took 1 session. So we got a chance to go ahead and fight the big bad at the end, and I did some pretty decent damage. Got a couple crits in between me and I think Eddie crit. Amanda may have crit. I think did we all get crits? That's kind of cool. And we got a chance to experience and learn about advantage and disadvantage. And I do still think that's a pretty awesome system.
What? It just Quicksilver from Days of Future Past. Right next to his great value chocolate twist and shove sandwich cookies. And then Quicksilver from Age of Ultron. Next to that is Oreo. Here's the real cookie and then the off-brand.
Ah, okay.
And it's probably to deal with like their generalized sexiness.
But yeah, after that, a lot of stuff happened in game. We got a remarkable amount done, and we found out that all sorts of crazy stuff is going on in the world. So I'm really looking forward to 2 weeks from today's game. That's when we're next doing this. And we leveled up, so I am looking actually at multi-classing because I'm the only non-caster, and I kind of want to be able to cast stuff. So yeah. I will chat with y'all later, I guess, while I get some paperwork done.
Morning. Cold play, so coffee's brewing. Blah, blah, blah. It is that time. Aaron's still asleep. I'm just gonna let him sleep because we were both up till like 12:30. This is the first time in a while I just sort of sat back and was like melting into my chair. What am I doing in the bathroom? I'm so dumb in the morning. I was avoiding the phone. Whatever. I'll talk to you guys here. I'm gonna get my brain going on WoW and Star Trek and oh, look at that Sunburn. Let's look at it from the back. Ooh, dang. It's not that bad. It's along the shirt line. Maybe I'll wear the Columbia Sportswear thing that looks like a jersey today. Black shorts. Go Pitbulls. Oh, hi. So, we're off to Freddy's now. It's 1:30. I don't tend to record when I'm zoned out on the computer. Go figure. Not when I have much to, I don't actually have much to, did not. I still feel like I'm tired. Did not have much I was talking about anyways. I was just playing a bunch of Star Trek, getting the Delta Recruit up there so I could finish some of the storyline things. So I can get those bonus reward things. And then finish up all the Iconian crap. Data collecting crap. And get all those rewards, but the Cardassian storyline, much like the Klingon one, is so bleedingly long. And it's just really boring because it's like, the prophets, ah!
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I'm almost up to that featured episode thing where the ships come out of the wormhole, which is relatively cool, but then you have to go through that prison thing. And then you have to go down to Bajor and, Yeah. So that one, I'm just gonna like run through those really fast. I'm probably gonna use what little bit of EC I already got, and I'm gonna find a kit. Cause I have like a pretty shitty kit right now. I've got the exothermic inversion, but I'm using like biofilter sweep. Cause I have a medic slot, not a universal slot. I will figure all that stuff out. Do you want to say anything since you haven't talked to the camera?
Oh, sure. I don't know what to say, but yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, please don't try to pick the camera up by that again. If you need to, pinch it in the middle. Don't hold it by the screen.
Okay. In other news, apparently I know how to freak TJ out. What there, dude? That's a stop sign.
Yeah, that's why I pointed to him.
Oh, they are doing a lot to the cricket pitch.
They even have like, I don't know. Well,
yeah, it looks
like they put bark dust down.
Yeah. So that's actually looking kind of official. That's cool. So I've been working on a website, Futhark roll generator thing.
I remember you talking about that like on Thursday or Wednesday about the Futhark runes, and I'm like, cool. And then I walk over there and you've got like Cancer and Virgo and Gemini and Heart and Spade. I'm like, those aren't Futhark runes. What the hell is this shit? If someone thinks those are Futhark runes, you need to be charging them because they'll pay you $50 an hour to do this bullshit.
Yeah, this is actually a volunteer project, and no one thinks those are the Futhark runes. It's to generate powers in the worm universe. So you generate the type of power, as in what it generally does, with a randomly rolled Western zodiac sign. Then you generate the flavor of the power, which is how it actually works within that, by rolling one of the 24 Elder Futhark. And then the power has a twist, or doesn't, based on one of the 52 cards in a standard playing card deck. Which is why I had like Pisces and Leo and Libra and hearts and spades and clubs.
Well there, folks. Just because it's Sunday doesn't mean you need to come to a screeching freaking halt.
Yeah, Sunday drivers are starting to bug everyone, it looks like.
No, it's usually Sunday drivers are like really slow and got like what you would get from a Prius driver. They start up slow, they slow down slow, they don't really go that fast. But every once in a while, the Sunday drivers around here are just like, I'm like, could you be normal drivers for once? Like the person is like speeding up to me right now.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's probably good for now. So yeah, I'll have TJ put in a link to the Futhark generator thing as well as worm, so you have some clue what we're talking about. Although we're looking for people to test that to see if it makes sense without knowing about worm. So yeah, I'll put in links to the I'll give TJ links to the relevant stuff.
Making sure they don't back out terribly far. And they got a lot of room to just cricket around, but yeah, see, they're backing over right now. Yeah. We're heading into Pop Murphy's. As you guys already saw, I found the menu board that said you can put steak on the pizza. So we're gonna go with like half the bean salsa stuff, because Aaron and...
Yeah.
But we're gonna put steak on the damn thing instead for like $1 more. And see how that turns out. I have to go fish a coupon out. Got it. It's for whey protein, but it's a different brand, so.
But it's got Gronk on the front.
Well, it's got Gronk on the front, so I'm like, I have to give it some semblance of credit, but if it's like, I said, I don't know how much I don't know how much protein per scoop. I mean, I've seen it, but I've never looked at it seriously. So sorry, I should probably bring my phone and my wallet out of the car. Rob this car right now. You literally can get someone's entire information. I love the weekend news because things get very, very strange. Sad, but strange. Like the lady who was under watch from the Bellingham Police and Fire Department because she was suspected and she was the suspect but wasn't being charged in arsons around her neighborhood, and now they found out that her house was caught on fire and she was probably drunk doing the whole thing, and I'm like, go Bellingham. Oh God. Just look back at the television and you see the oil cars rolling through and I'm like, oh, people bitching about the oil cars. So he's still working on the...
I'll be working on this for a while, I think.
Oh, I thought you said it was almost done.
No creative project is ever really done. I'm making a lot of progress on it.
Alright.
I switched from doing things one way to doing them another. For anyone who's PHP inclined, I switched from doing everything in a kind of a global include to using a class to build out everything I wanted. And that's pizza!
Where did you put that? Oh. Put up there to cool off. Well, if that's not just exciting, right there. So, this is, again, the Taco Grande pizza, but as you see, it's got strips of steak instead of ground beef. And we got half of the bean.
We got
Light bean sauce. Sorry, when we did it at Taco Bell, it was always a slash. So it was like taco slash lettuce, which was half lettuce or light lettuce. You got really close to your screen, and I'm like, did your glasses fail you?
No. So this has a U as in updated, untracked. Okay, because I haven't committed it yet. Okay.
It's so funny because Aaron's like, was that Mamery? I'm like, in the Lazy Boy commercial. I'm like, yeah. I saw that commercial like 3 or 4 times that day, and then Aaron saw it that night. Actually, it was during Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Is that Mamery? I'm like, yeah. I mean, just because they vlog doesn't mean they, don't go out and do other things. I mean, probably because of Grace's, YouTube channel is why she has her show. But
yeah,
I mean, Grace was in New York doing daily Grace stuff and probably wasn't making much money off, but she did the series of Lowe's commercials.
True.
I haven't seen Hannah on any commercials, but she technically doesn't have she has a really memorable face for being drunk and trying to cook.
Yeah.
There's probably some commercials she's good at, but I don't know. She's still amazing, but I don't know. That's that. I gotta wait for the pizza to cool down a bit more. Gonna give it... Wow, these clocks are off. That says 6:16, this says 6:14. Which one's slow? Which one's fast? Maybe they were just set wrong. What do we got going on here? 6:14. The camera may be fast. Huh. What's your...
6:14.
The camera's probably fast. Wow.
So we're in the bedroom here. There's that typical Instagram shot. Wait, hang on. Alright. It's like every guy's Instagram shot, except they probably have like jockstrap on and they're just showing their booty. I'll put that on Instagram, but if there's requests for it. Aaron's actually on a weird job thingy. We got an email right at the end of Once Upon a Time, or he did, and they are part of a late night recruiting thing, and I told him, go ahead, we'll talk about Once Upon a Time later tomorrow morning or whatnot. So I'm just vlogging here. Phone's almost dead though. Nobody's on Grindr this late at night. Well, nobody wants to chat, everybody wants to but most everybody around me has already contacted me and found out that I'm either chatting or that I want to chat or whatever. Sorry, I was listening to what it is. Everyone always needs a little bit of stuff like, you probably shouldn't say that next time sort of thing. I have like terrible lighting in here. It smooths out my skin though. Certainly doesn't show off my terrible sunburn. That one. No tank tops for me for a while because it will just look goofy. So, talk to Steven. Every time they have an F in there instead of a PH, is it Stefan or Steven? I don't know. Maybe I should actually ask him so I know what to call him in case we ever meet. It's Facebook Messenger, so I think he wants to talk more about that study that was done about... Where did I find a link to that? It was on Outsports. It's become my new gay de facto news site because I don't trust Reddit. I don't trust Queerty because they... I mean, I'll read Queerty, but I don't really trust a lot of their stuff considering every once in a while they'll post the article of like, all guys are inherently bisexual because they just love, sometimes they just really like the soft embrace of another man. I'm just going, just shut up. Just shut up. Come on, you don't need to like this. This is why we have stuff like that. Is why we have inborn homophobia, to an extent, is because guys want to do stuff that they feel is okay, and you're attacking their masculinity for it. I mean, God forbid a heterosexual guy just need to sometimes hug a bro. I know I used to make fun of it, but in the last 9 years, I've come down off that pedestal. Chat with you guys here in a little bit. It's already been like 3.5 minutes. He's either almost done, but he's really excited because apparently something's right on the blue line. God, this sunburn's gonna bring out my wrinkles more. I just smile a lot more, I guess. Oh, look at all those wrinkles. Maybe Jason was right. I'm starting to look like an old hag. All these terrible, terrible wrinkles are making me look old and frumpy, and need horribly expensive beauty products that strip this stuff right off your skin and exfoliate, and just like, I'm turning into an old geezer and I'm gonna die any day.
Piece of shit camera. It says check lens camera, but I can see myself in the fucking screen. Oh Lord, it's like 6:49. I think my alarm's about ready to go off. I know I've been up for a while. Oh God. Oh God.
Morning. It's now getting to the point where he's putting his shoes on after his alarm went off. So, it's one of those... It's... How do I put this? This is a weird thing because it only really happens in the Northwest and other things of this style of climate. It's cold enough to rain, but it's not. I mean, technically you can have a summer rain, but
Yeah.
this is like weirdly chilly when it's not supposed to be. Is someone in the pool? That's like the wrong, but no, okay. I thought I saw someone's like shoes on the side of the pool. Might be some kid shoes that they forgot. Every once in a while we'll come out here in the morning, I'll look over in the pool and there's like a floaty. Or I'll go down to the hot tub and there's like, again, a floaty or something. I'm like, ugh. Kids are such litter bugs. Why don't you grow up to be engineers?
Maybe they do.
Okay, a few of them do, yes. Fuck that machine gun. I'm like, Zafra, stop! Everything is dead, you killed it! And I can't figure out which one I want because I'm wondering if like the different types sound differently. Because the one I got used to was Polaron. So I was like, oh God, I gotta find another Polaron one. I wound up finding a protonic Polaron one, but it was like 5 marks higher. So now she's just mowing stuff down. He, I don't know, it's a Boolean, you know? Usually on games like this, you can usually tell by hairstyle or body style, but I can't.
Yeah.
I think it's a female. She looks a little skinnier than other Booleans. Most Booleans kind of look like Mott. Most Boolean males. They're kind of square-shouldered. They're kind of built like Bob. Fire? Yeah. That's definitely wood. That is treated wood.
Yeah, I think there's some... Wait, treated like for better fireplace or treated like...
No, treated like... There's a difference between wood you chop down from a tree and then break into logs. You know, the little like triangle pieces. And then there's like wood that's wood, but you use for like siding.
Gotcha.
When I say treated, I mean it's like weirdly manufactured. Like it's solid wood. I can definitely get that wood smell, but there's something else to it.
Yeah.
And now it's gone, so it's back there. Anyways, we'll see you guys up at the platform. Well then, looks like the one machine is broken, the other one's not taking payment cards right now, so...
That was just out of order.
I know, I talked to the guy right here. He already told me it was out of order, but you were already down at the machine, so there's no reason to recall you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture for proof.
Because we don't carry the cash on versus... I mean, I have $3 and I'll get him a one-way, but he'd be using cards for everything or payment. Because the payment card thing is also with the beep. So, no, that's technically like, that's an EFT, but...
It's happened before.
I know.
When it, BTC.
It's just really annoying when it's both machines.
Yeah. Last time this happened, BTC, all of them were dead too.
System-wide outage or something, or...
Yeah.
Like I said, I just told him I have $3, but that's only a one-way for you. It's $2.50 or $3, $2.75 now. $2.50. I know they increased the price of it.
It was like $2.25 for 2 hours or something.
Yeah, now it's like $2.50 for 2.5 or something like that. Because I remember they extended. No, they just extended the time. No, I can't remember. Do you have anything to say about the whole weekend?
I slept a lot and it felt wonderful.
The rest of you can understand that one. I still am like, that sounds ridiculously inefficient and lazy, but...
Oh, it wasn't efficient. It was horribly inefficient and it was pretty lazy, but it felt awesome.
Yeah, I don't like sleeping. It's time I don't remember. It's time I'm inactive. It's time that I'm not doing anything other than causing my body to repair.
Which sometimes your body needs to do.
And sometimes my body needs to do, but it doesn't let me stay asleep very long. I went to sleep at like 12:30 last night, maybe even a little bit later because it took me so long to fall asleep, and then I was up at like 6:15. I just, bing, awake.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, cannot go back to sleep. A lot of bikes. Anyways.
But yeah, links below for Worm and the Futhark generator thing and all that stuff.
Yeah, there's your train. I can see the light through the flickers of the...
Hey, have a good one.
Yeah.